What's up, everyone? Welcome to Power Play with CJ. To want to focus in on the San Jose Sharks, LA Kings, debacle for the Kings in the two games at San Jose at the SAP Pavilion or whatever it's called now. I think honestly you can't pin all of it on Quick. Although I would have yanked Quick after at least a 6 goal tonight, because it's you got to think with your head if you're Sutter. And you got to avoid a possible Patrick Roy situation. I know I tweeted that a few times tonight, but you guys have all read that joke I already made. But it's not an ideal situation, obviously. But LA's lost 2 games on the road. That's the way to look at it. But I'm looking at it as Mike Richards hasn't done a damn thing in this series, and Mike Richards is one of my favorite players, and to see him struggling like this is not easy. And you got to look at it. He's making a lot of money. He's not producing. I said it about 6 weeks ago. Could be a compliance buyout. Now it's looking more likely like he's going to be a compliance buyout. Tough pill to swallow as a Mike Richards fan, but at the same time, he's gonna take accountability for what he's done or what he hasn't done. That's produce. Since he really hasn't produced a ton of points since he's been in LA. He's come up big in the playoffs, obviously winning the Stanley Cup his first year in California, and last year, having that big goal in the conference finals, to put the game in overtime, and then they ended up losing the conference finals, and Chicago went to the Stanley Cup finals. We know how that ended for everyone, but there's really got to be more accountability within the organization, and to pin it all on Jonathan Quick is naive and stupid, and he has to be better. But also the team in front of him has to be better. And they're up 2-0, and then they give up, 7 unanswered. What are you going to do? And, this team has to, I think they're going to win Game 3 at Staples Center. I really do. I think they win at least one at Staples Center. I know that I can almost guarantee they're not getting swept. This team doesn't get swept. But, there's so many things going wrong. But also, you understand that you're going to come home, you get a clean slate, 2 games at home, 2 games at Staples Center. And that should be beneficial. I mean, they're not the world beaters they were 2 years ago, but I don't think their season's over. I wouldn't put a fork in them yet, because again, it's a best of 7. It's the first team to win 7 games, not the first team to win. Or the first team to win 4 games, not the first team to win 2 games. So, I think he's gonna be. I think that the Quick will be okay. I think if Brown, Kopitar, and those guys start producing, they're gonna be in good shape. I mean, Regier and Green are both liabilities. Trevor Lewis is playing awesome. So there's that. Maybe bump Trevor Lewis up and maybe give him extended time and show that if you produce, you'll get ice time. And, that maybe sends a message to guys, the upper echelon guys that, all right, well, we got to step our stuff up. And, I don't think it's over by any means. I just think it's a tough battle. And San Jose is looking like a team that could very likely challenge for a spot in the Stanley Cup Finals. I think they could beat Anaheim or St. Louis, Colorado, any of those teams. And we'll talk about that as it goes on, but from what I've seen in the 2 games tonight, I think San Jose's had 11 or different goal scorers, which is impressive. They're getting depth, and was it Winkles played well tonight. Brown had a goal. Rafi Torres had a goal. So I mean, they're getting. I know Joe Thornton had the really nice first shot on the power play, but they're getting scoring all throughout that lineup. So we'll see what happens. But I'm not counting out LA, but San Jose is in the driver's seat. But we'll see what happens. I mean, again, if Quick has a vintage Quick performance, they're right back in this, and anything can happen. Anyway, that's our last episode of the Power Play with CJ on the LA San Jose series through 2 games. Stay tuned for more episodes throughout the season and beyond. Later, guys.